To continue, please enter all 16 digits of your membership number.
We packed our life into a car and we hit the road, and in day one, we ended up at a mechanic's. Here we go, trusting the universe, and we'll see where we end up. After living in the city for so many years, Steven and I, in our hearts, know that we need to be near nature, so we have finally made the decision to leave. Yes, this was very impulsive, and we are in full trust of the universe that this is where we're meant to be, so we are driving across America to end up in British Columbia at our new home that we've never seen before. And is it really a journey without having our car break down in the first 6 hours? So here's us in a motel. Day one, our car is broken down. We're in Cleveland, Ohio, in a motel.
A sketchy one too.
It smells like a cigarette. This really took up majority of our day, but honestly, I got a lot of work done. We danced, we drummed, we laughed, and we had these awesome guys at Amigos help us out, so we were in good hands, of course. Shout out to Amigos!
Shout out to Amigos, brother right here. Let's go.
This is the man, the legend, that's gonna help us get back on track.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And before you know it, we were back on the road, starting our journey once again. We made it to our first campsite in the nick of time, right before it was a torrential downpour. Luckily, there was this little canopy where we could set up our tent, otherwise we would have literally been drenched and it would have been the worst camping experience. But of course, it all worked out. So we slept like a baby and we woke up in the most peaceful, beautiful campsite. We had it all to ourselves, and there is something about awakening from your tent, crawling out, and seeing this amazing still lake and the sun shining in. And then you make your little coffee on your little camping stove, and it's just, wow, complete bliss. That's what I love about camping. Waking up in the most amazing scenes. I mean, sometimes you wake up in parking lots, but this one was stunning. And then we drove for a really long time, and we ended up in, where are we? Illinois. We pulled over to have this beautiful, delicious smoothie bowl, and then we ended up at this really nice park that Steven gifted Tensor Ring to the water to, of course. It had the most amazing weather, and he found a little area to swim in, and I decided to share my thoughts. I'm so grateful to be doing this journey. I don't even know what day it is, and I don't even know where we are. It starts with an I. I think it's Illinois. Iowa. I'm in Iowa. I never thought I would be in Iowa, driving across the country, and I'm so grateful. I highly recommend taking a leap of faith on your dreams, because you'll only ever be supported. And here we are.
We've arrived. Look at our beautiful spot we found on HipCamp. The sun's going down. We're making some pasta. We got some boiling water.
Hear that? I hear a little baby something. I don't know what it is. It's a bird or a baby cat, maybe. Honestly, this is how I would get kidnapped, is to hear little baby animal sounds and follow it. And then, poof, I'm gone. I'm trying to find and take home a little kitten. You know what I mean? Or a bird. Honestly, I think it's just a regular bird. Kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie. This campsite is stunning. So grateful for HipCamp. Shout out HipCamp. You have been leading our journey. Oh my god, a firefly! We pit stopped in...
She looks like a farmer. Bit check. Aw. She's so cute. I'm so blessed.
Okay, anyways,
We're in Des Moines.
we wanted a pit stop and we ended up at a farmer's market. So that's a thumbnail right there. Trent the Traveler, if you're watching this, we're inspired by you.
Comment in the comments.
We hope to see you.
Say what you want to say in the comments below. Jade, what is the purpose of life?
The purpose of life is to live from your heart space. And in order to tune into your heart space, you breathe into your heart space consciously and make every decision, interaction, and now moment from the expanded heart space choice. So we respond to life instead of reacting to life. And pause and breathe. Okay,
What if
this
I'm-
is paid.
What?
This is paid membership.
What if I'm
Privileges.
already in the heart space? Like,
Beautiful.
how
Go
do?
deeper.
But how can I go deeper into what I already am? Can my beingness? It just is. It can't be deeper or shallower. So, do you feel that you do these practices to then, like, you're just naturally there? You've just, like, done them so much that you're just naturally there? Do you feel like you're naturally there? Or do you have to intentionally do an exercise or technique to get into your heart space?
I feel like it depends on my state that I'm in. I think naturally I am there, and naturally we are all there. Like if we train ourselves enough and reprogram ourselves into the heart space as our operating state, which most of us are not there because we're living in high stress or a dysregulated nervous system or just living in the past, and we do the teachings enough and practice entering the heart space enough that we will then recalibrate into the heart space as our natural operating state. I've been to Lincoln, Nebraska, Sydney to Halifax, and once we enter the heart space enough, it becomes our new operating state, which is our natural state. And then as we move through life, through each day, we will have opportunities to respond to life. And sometimes that response will be elevated outside of into our stress response or response in general, and then we bring ourselves down. Like that's really the practice.
What do you think the Buddha was teaching? Like why do we humans look up to these figures like Jesus Christ or the Buddha? Like what was so special about the Buddha, and why does the regular human being put somebody like the Buddha on a pedestal? Because I feel that the Buddha is what we all are. It's consciousness. What do you feel is what's all that about? And do you feel this word enlightenment?
I think it's the Buddha is a remembering of who we are. It is the Buddha is a figure that is a projection, a figured projection of the remembering of who we all are. So as we look up to this being, it's because we know that there's a deep remembrance that that's who we are. So we're trying to get back there.
And how do you get back there?
You get back there by...
That's the most important, like, to know how you get back there.
You get back there by freedom. Freeing yourself from yourself.
How do you free yourself from yourself?
To realize that you are not the mind.
Facts.
And to observe, to be in an observatory state. Always.
Facts.
To not connect and attach to anything in life. And that doesn't mean that you don't feel or experience or live this world in this human body. It's just that you know that you have the ability to not attach. Like, be like water. Be like water. And be like, deeper than that, be the rock within the water. The water just flows over the rock. That's it. Just be the water, be the flow. And I think that will ultimately free you from your mind and free you from these interesting holds that we have, these ties that we have in our life.
So what do you think about the misconception that a lot of humans have about these, like, higher principles, right? Like, for instance, detachment. Some people have, like, a negative connotation towards that word, as if, like, oh, you don't care, like, you're detached. But in actuality, detachment is enlightenment. Like, it's the most powerful, loving space to be. So what do you feel about, like, that's what you're talking about, right? Living in this state is also being detached from your mind and kind of knowing that you're the consciousness that is always beyond the mind.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between detachment by observing that you are not that versus detachment and being numb and being neglecting the now. Detached is like a dissociation. We're not trying to be dissociated from reality. It's more of it's taking a step back,
like,
from...
Yeah, that's when you put your gold ketamine spoon down.
And then you are dissociating. Yeah, I understand, because I used to think that detachment, I used to get, like, pretty triggered by detachment and, like, all of these like, not even Buddhist, but just, like, all these teachings, like Untethered Soul, for example, like New Earth. All of these had these teachings of non-attachment.
Non-identification. Yeah.
And I would be like, but how? You know, it would upset me.
Well, because it's the most triggering thing
but
to the
one thing I will say is that everything is, not everything, but a lot of things, teachings and suggestions by others is taken to extremes, and that's when it gets convoluted. Like, detachment can be taken to an extreme, which would be dissociation. But if we take it in the middle way, or in balance, it would be to still be present.
What would be an extreme
separate
in what you're talking about? I'm just curious for detachment.
That's what I just said. Dissociation would be the extreme.
Okay.
Just complete dissociation from, like, a literal there's dissociation, identity dissociation disorders, right? Where you are literally dissociated from reality. That's an extreme. But
that's
a middle way balance of non-attachment would be to still be present, but not fully held down by the moments.
Exactly. I think the most important thing to get, and there's so many important things to get, but the fact that you are effortlessly love. Like, it all comes down to love, right? Love is the healer, and it's like all of these, you have to go through all of these teachings to get to the simple fact that love is now, and that you actually, like, by being without thinking, you don't have to think, you don't have to take any action, you don't have to send somebody a message saying you love them, that you are already love. Like, to get to that actual like knowingness without thinking, where that's like the ultimate form of self-love, is to just actually be as you are, and to know that you don't have to prove anything to be love. just be love, you know? And like that is literally the highest state of consciousness that you can be at. Whether you're in another dimension, on another planet, in another life, doesn't matter, because love is always now.
Or at a Walmart in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Or see. Anyways, I don't know, maybe there's some good stuff in there.
Are you wondering how we're making money on the road? Well, the real answer is I'm not, but he is. And this is how I am trying my damn hardest.
Truly.
Look at this. Set up right here.
It's truly amazing.
Abundance is my natural state.
Yes, we are eternal wealth. I am eternal wealth. Moving on.
Moving on. We're in South Dakota, moving into
We got a long drive.
I don't know where we are, to be honest. I've lost count. Alright, goodbye. We just drove 40 minutes for this coffee because there's absolutely nothing in Wyoming. So, cheers. Where are we?
Montana Walmart parking lot.
Our generator wasn't strong enough, so we are gonna go plug it in to Walmart.
Got our smoothie here and there we go. So you just gotta think. That's a wild Jade Montana right there. In her magic city.
I was so stoked to see Montana, not just because I was literally named after it, but because they have so many cows, so I was really stoked. We ended up just pulling off, getting some food, getting a little drink, and chilling before we found the most incredible campsite. It was a hot springs that was like a party. It was crazy. We didn't film the next day because we literally drove 10 hours because we were surprising my sister for her birthday, and we made it. We are in Seattle, Washington. Well, outside of Seattle, but in Washington, visiting my sister and the last final stop before we arrive at our home, which is super exciting. So I'm super stoked to show you guys. And we're just here enjoying this beautiful, insanely beautiful lake and mountain. What a life. All right, see you on our last leg of the journey.
West Coast is the best coast!
Yeah! I am tripping out right now because it's crazy because Steven and I won't be leaving. And like we chose this for a new home and it's really tripping me out right now because I've only ever visited and been wanting to move out here and we did it. So I'm just like stoked is just an understatement, but wow. Just pure gratitude right now that I'm walking in these forests that are my new home. After 6 days on the road and so many hours, we've finally made it to our new home, and this is the way home now. A gorgeous ferry with mountains from Vancouver all the way to Sunshine Coast. Wow. We're 3 minutes away from our new home. Let the countdown, what is this? Let the countdown begin.
If you guys have been following the journey, drop some comments below. I just like doing that.
He just likes pointing at things. Oh, and over here, I talk about my last video. Anyways, we're 3 minutes away from our home, which is so exciting. And I mean, we don't even know.
Trent the Traveler has nothing on us.
Bray.
Go ahead.
We're 3 minutes away from our home, and we don't know what it looks like. So what I was wanting to say. So we're gonna take you in with us.
Yes.
To see it for the first time because we haven't seen it.
And then we'll take you to town tonight because we're gonna go get dinner.
Oh, we'll take you to town tonight, baby.
Drop the comments below.
Where should we go? Do you know anything about Gibson's? If you do, let us know because we don't know anything.
Down below.
That's all you can. That's all you can.
Oh yeah.
know.
Fun fact is not everybody subscribes to the videos, so this is your moment to subscribe. Please, it supports us. It keeps everything going. It generates. Oh, it's amazing. Just subscribe.
We watched a lot of Diary of the CEO, and that was.
Yeah.
Diary of the CEO is a great podcast
It is.
as well. We love you, Steven. Steven.
You can have us on because we're gonna be.
How about Diary of Two Hippies Trusting the Universe? Eh.
True.
Okay, anyways, we're exiting this ferry. I mean, it's only 3 minutes, so I can literally take you on this entire journey with us.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just grabbing the key. Where did he say the key was?
Do you remember?
No, I don't remember. Oh, I do remember. We got the key.
Oh yeah. Nothing like some copper.
Of course, you know the package. All right, here's the first entry. This is zoomed in. Hold on, here she is. Holy. Wow.
Massive balcony.
Are you kidding me? Wow. This is so cute. And we have a fireplace. Wow. Mountains right there. Fireplace here. Wow, I'm so stoked. And we have 3 bedrooms apparently. Okay, welcome to our new life. Stay tuned, Earth Angels. All of our stuff. And we set up, this is my second time doing this video. But anyways, we set up all of our basics of what we thought was the most important to haul with us across the country to our new home, which is our frequency generator machine, a Spooky 2. All of our beautiful books. Steven set up for his tensor technology, of course, Muna's Magica. Mocha pot, essential. And then we got, this is a collectively all of our clothing and our camping stuff.
Pillows, blankets.
And then of course, come on, I brought all of my beautiful sound healing instruments and the Earth Angel set, the Cosmic Expansion set, the hand pan, the Shruti box. Pull her out. Oh yeah.
Shruti.
And then, of course, we brought this beautiful amethyst. We couldn't leave it. Like, look at it. It's stunning. Of course, a deck of cards. Steven's guitar. And 2 blow-up mattresses that we set up in the rain, and they're super dirty, so we'll probably sleep on the floor tonight, honestly. Yoga mat. That's about all of our essentials that we brought across the country with us, and we thought that was the most important things to bring in our move. Which is true. Everything we need is right here and now. So yeah, we're gonna go pick up some essentials into our home and grab some dinner and then continue setting up our space. I'm so excited. This is day one of what this empty space looks like. And we're gonna make it our home. And we plan to have, like, this space is perfect for events. So we're planning to have a community space, create a community space here in Gibsons, and have people come for sound baths, community events, cacao ceremonies, just honestly all of the things that benefit all of us. Maybe even yoga on this deck.
That'd be cool.
Woo! Yeah, because honestly this view is just too good not to invite people over and share it. Like, that's crazy. So we will see what we get up to. I'm so excited. It feels like so surreal, but also normal at the same time. Surreal and normal at the same time. Because I know it's aligned, but I'm also like, oh my gosh, we did it. We're here. It's a very interesting feeling, but overall I'm feeling bliss and gratitude, and I'm so stoked to see how Steven and I make this our home.